Welcome to PowerPoint Intermediate Lesson 2. In this tutorial, you will learn how to insert pictures from clipart, insert pictures from a file, format your pictures, and insert screenshots. The first thing that I'm going to show you is how to insert a picture from clipart. Clipart pictures are pictures provided within the PowerPoint program. There are two ways to insert clipart pictures. The first way I can insert a clipart picture is I can go up to the ribbon on the top left-hand side of your screen, click on the Insert tab, and then you will find a clipart button, and you're going to click on it, and then you will see a little window open up on the right hand side of your screen. Then what you're going to do is simply type in what picture you're looking for where it says search for. Since my topic is Earth's layers, I wrote in Earth's layers and I pressed go, and as you see, a picture came up. Sometimes one picture will come up, sometimes many pictures will come up, and you can always change your search, what you're looking for, and press go to see if you can find more pictures. To get that picture inside of your slide, I'm going to simply click on the picture twice. Then you will see that it appears on the screen. Now to format the size of the picture, I'm just going to put my cursor over the circle and I'm going to drag it down till I get it the size I want. And then when you put the cursor on the picture and see 4 black arrows, that tells me I can move my picture. So I'm going to move it down so that I can see my words. And it's still just a little bit too big, so I'm going to minimize it a little bit more. There is a second way that you are able to insert clipart into a slide. In the beginning lessons, I taught you how to choose a layout for your slides. If you go up into the ribbon and click on Layout, you will see that there's many different options. A couple of the options have 6 pictures within them. So if this is one of the formats that you chose, you can insert clipart using these pictures. So I'm going to go on to a slide that will show you how to do this. But before I do so, I'm just going to X out of clipart, and you'll see it disappears. I'm going to click on the word on the slide crust, and here you can see the layout I was just talking about. In the first text box, you can see that I have a text box within it, and then in the right hand side I have a blank text box, but it has 6 pictures in the center. To insert clipart, you'd put your cursor over the bottom middle picture. It has 4 little mini pictures, and when you put your cursor over it, you will see clipart appears, and then you'll click on it. And then what you can do is you'll notice I have the same picture up from my last search, or if I want to put in something different, I can highlight it, I can type in crust, and I can type in go. As you can see, not everything in here is exactly what I'm looking for. So since the only thing that they seem to have is the Earth, I'm just going to click on it once, and it now has inserted it into the text box. You may also resize the size of the picture, putting your cursor over the corner, and put it over these boxes, the sides, to make it smaller. I can also move it as well. Those are 2 ways that you can insert a picture from clipart. Second thing that I'm going to show you is how to insert a picture file, which is when you go onto the internet, you search for a picture you like, save it to your computer, and then open it to your PowerPoint program. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go onto the internet, just go onto whatever internet server you have, and you will notice that I just went to Google, and up in this bar here you will see word images, and I clicked on images, and then I typed in what I was looking for. I'm going to change my search and type in mantle, and I'm going to press this magnifying glass, which means it's searching. Now I can scroll through my pictures and find which picture I want to use. If I find the picture that I want to use, I'm going to just click on one to show you. I'm going to click on this picture, and it will open up a website, and you'll see the picture in its own box. You are going to right click on the picture, right click on your mouse. You're going to go Save Picture As. When you click that button, a window will appear, and in this case I have Picture Library, I'm going to save it so that I can remember what it is, and then hit the save button. Now it is saved into my files. Now I'm going to go back into my PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to click on Mantle Slide. Now to insert the picture into the slide, I'm going to first go up to Layout, and I'm going to select To Content Text Box, Layout, and I'm going to, if you make a mistake, remember to undo it is to press Control and Z. We'll go back to the way it was before. Now, to insert a picture from file, you will again see that there are 6 pictures on the bottom, 6 pictures in the center. You're going to click on the one that looks like mountains with a sun, and if you put your cursor over it, it says Insert Picture from File, and you're going to click on it. And that same window will appear where you saved your picture. So I'm going to scroll down until I can find where I put my picture. Here I go, so I'm going to click on this picture and I'm going to press Insert. And now it has inserted that picture into my PowerPoint slide. Another way you could have gotten a picture from the internet is, if we go back to the internet and I look at the same picture I saved, I can right click on it, and if I choose not to save it, I can choose a different option, which is to copy. For the shortcut on your keyboard, it's Control C, or I could just press copy. Then I can go back into PowerPoint, and if let me get rid of this picture, delete. And if I right click in this box, and I have paste options, and I put paste, and I could just drag my picture in there, I can paste the picture in here. On your keyboard is Control V. And don't forget, since I've made some changes, I'm going to save it. It's good habit to save every once in a while, so I'm going to press Control S so it has saved it. So those are a couple different options you have when you want to insert a picture, a file, or if you want to just copy it and paste it from the internet into your PowerPoint slide. Next thing we're going to talk about is formatting your pictures. When you're formatting pictures, it's very similar to when you're formatting a text box, which you have already learned about. So, to format a picture, I'm going to click on the picture. I'm going to go up to the top where I see those 4 arrows, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to scroll down to where it says Format Picture, and a Format Picture window opens up. And again, there's several different options. There's a fill button. So if I go to a solid fill, let's pay attention to see the changes being made on the slide. If I change it to, let's change it to gray, you'll notice nothing happens here. If I went back to fill, excuse me, I had no fill before, but now I have a solid fill, and you'll see the gray went behind the picture. So I can format the text box itself behind the picture. I can also choose a line color. So if I select brown, I can choose a line style. And you can see it's formatting it to the text box, which has the picture within it. You can also click on Shadow button and select a preset option and add a shadow to your picture. And you can see lightly there's a little shadow right here. I can go to reflection. I can give this picture a reflection, and you can see it appeared at the bottom of the screen. If I do not like that, I can click on another option, or I can just click on no reflection, so I'm going to take that off. I can click on glow and soft edges, I can select a preset option, and you can see that glow around the picture. I can select a different color. I can also click on 3D rotation and change the angle of the picture, which again it's the text box behind the picture. So there's so many different options that you can change. If you do not want it to be rotated, I'll click back. As you notice, there are many changes made to the text box behind the picture. Let's say you do not want the text box. I can simply click on the text box and press delete. And now that the text box is gone, I'll click on the picture, and you'll see that it is highlighted around the edges. I'm going to right click on the picture, go to format, and I can just make changes to the outline of the picture. So I can choose a line color, a solid line, or a gradient line. If I can go with yellow, and you can see it changes it to yellow. Line style, I can make it larger so that you can see it getting bigger. I can change the border. I can go to shadow, select a preset option, select a color, and you can see it right at the top. I can do a reflection of the picture, and now you can see it appears at the bottom. I could do a 3D, I could do glow and soft edges, and that puts a glow around the picture, and 3D rotation. I can select an option if I choose. When I'm done, I X out, and I can pull my picture up a little bit so I can see all of the reflection. And there's how you format your picture. The last thing that I'm going to show you in this tutorial is how to insert a screenshot. Screenshots are the pictures that you have seen that have been inserted into the PDFs that I've created with each video. It's basically taking a picture of something from a program or even a website on the internet and incorporating it into your slide. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that you have your PowerPoint open, as well as where you're going to grab that picture from, whether it's a website or another program. It should be up and open. And I have the internet open. If I click on it, you'll see all my pictures from Google. So I'm going to go back to PowerPoint. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the ribbon, and I'm going to click on the word Insert, and then I'm going to click on Screenshot. Now watch what happens when I click on Screenshot. A window will appear, and I'm going to go down till Screen Clipping is highlighted. Click on it, and you will notice your screen changes color. Now what you do, and you'll see a plus sign, and as you move your cursor, you'll notice that it is your cursor. And so I'm going to find what I want to take, and then I'm going to click on my mouse. I'm going to drag it over that picture, and you notice the color comes back to the picture, and then I'm going to let go. And now you can see that as soon as I do that, it inserts the picture. So not only can you file, save a picture from the website, you can copy and paste, but you can also take a screenshot of pictures as well as text. This is the end of Intermediate Lesson 2. Remember, if you need help, to open up the PDFs and look through the directions to help guide you when you are constructing your PowerPoint slides.